Hello fellow Terraria enjoyers, you are currently watching my gameplay of the Terraria mod Stars Above, which is the first ever mod that I have played in Terraria, so you are going to see me be an absolute dumbass when it comes to Terraria mods. And since mods are a thing, I have most definitely added Terraria Life mods. Also, this entire thing was streamed in my YouTube channel, so if you want, you can always tune into my streams and watch me be an absolute idiot in Terraria. I always start my streams between 8 to 9 PM UTC plus 8 time. And okay, stop at the intro, please enjoy. We first start the playthrough by rechecking if we actually have the correct mods installed. And the next is the making of the characters, which I took great liberty on when I found this hairstyle. For 8. Genie. Is that even the correct spelling? I don't know. Now that we've created our character the Genie, we can finally start his journey on a place where he should be correctly. Don't know if that's the correct spelling, but it is what it is. Now let's see. I would love. Okay, this is my first time playing modded Terraria, so I'm just seeing here what can I do. And this I am playing the Stars Above mod, which is my first one to pick since I was just scrolling most popular mods that I know about. And I believe this mod had a... What? Okay, yeah, apparently mods need e-binds, which I don't know about, so I had to set that up for a bit. And after binding all the keys, I actually tested out some of the mods. Mainly the menu thing, you know, the better guide thing. You know, it's the better guide mod. I'm gonna call it the better guide mod. And finally, we're gonna start the main taste of this episode, the main dish, which is the Stars Above mod, which we can start by using the disc that we get at the start of the world. Okay, this does not help me with this. You know what? Let's just continue. What is happening? And yeah, apparently there's a story which I did not pay attention to, since that meant that I have to read literal pixelated words in front of me in a small box, and especially in Terraria. Gaze deeper. Continue. Waifu! Holy turds, waifu. Choose a star. This is a decision that I regret a lot because it bit me in the ass at the end of this mod, just before the final boss. You will see later if you keep watching, but in this situation I have to pick between two starfarers, the purple-haired one and the blue-haired one. I did not have enough memory space to know their names, or did I care enough, but these two are important to pick, which you will know later. But I instead had a dumb way in picking which girl I wanted to pick, which actually bit me in the ass. So yeah, see how I picked one. I'm into ponytail, sorry man. I mean, this is thinking with your dick in a different way. Oh, nice to meet you, okay. After picking our purple-haired ponytail starfarer, we decided to right-click the disc, which made us have a conversation with her. But because I did not listen to the story or the lore of this mod, I decided to spam it and did nothing else. So if you guys want to know the story about this mod, you can always play it yourself. But yeah, after talking to her, I actually didn't know what to do, so I just decided to check out another mod, which is the boss checklist or the box book. I also didn't know how to use that, so I just decided to go on and start my journey. Like any other Terraria playthroughs, we start the game by dying. And then we start collecting resources and accessories all over around the world, since we can't really start the Terraria mod, i.e. the Stars Above mod, unless we kill a boss, because bosses apparently drop essences that can be crafted into weapons. But during the early games, I didn't really know anything about that, so I had a hard time grasping what I can do in this mod. So yeah, I just wasted a lot of time. Honestly, I don't fuck. After getting annoyed at my chests because they're all full with trash and basically anything I've ever found up until now, I remembered that I downloaded the mod, the Magic Storage Box, which is that thing. So I talked to the NPC that spawned with me with the guide, which is this weird robot guy, and he teaches me everything I need to know about the magic storage box, which I sorta mess up, but you know what? I got the hang of it later on, so yeah. Thank God I learned about that one. Bitch. And after exploring a bit more, I found this city, but to be honest, late game or even early game, it was honestly pretty fucking useless, so yeah, you know what? It's pretty cool. Bro, this place is chill as frick. What the hell? And after getting most of the things that I really need to start fighting bosses, I decided to fight on the King Slime first, which was honestly pretty easy. Okay, I died many times, but the reason for that is not because of my inability to play, even though that's probably one of the main reasons. It's because of my lack of movement. Because during this time, my platforms weren't exactly the best, and the terrain was honestly against me, plus the Crimson was next door, so I couldn't really run around, even though that is honestly one of the most viable strategies that you can do against the King Slime. But yeah, I died a lot of times, but eventually I got this fight. Now we're not. Let's go fight him. Ooh, man, expertly dodged there. Actually, you know what I can make? Frostburn. Probably would have been much more effective than fire arrows, to be honest. Okay, thank God. Oh my God. Holy shit. Okay, thank you. Thank you for dying on me. Harvester parts. I was so distracted by the fact of defeating the King Slime and the Harvester parts that I didn't notice the clear notifications at the bottom of the screen that I have to do something with the disc. But since I didn't notice it, and I didn't realize what I was supposed to do, I didn't even have the idea to try and use the disc. Because during this time, I didn't know I had to interact with the disc to get those essence, and during this time, I didn't even know what essences were in this mod. So, I was an idiot. In the next stream, I downloaded the Louis FK mod, which was honestly awesome because I made this arena builder. Man, this was cool. Next, I downloaded a mod called Fargo's Mutant mod, which gave me instant houses, which I really loved. But it was a bit confusing though. Oh, you know what? But I did get the hang of it, eventually. And we did explore the Stars Above mod just a bit, because I decided to right-click the disc, and I actually have to left-click it to automatically give me the essences, so yeah, but we did get this cool thing, which gives us boosts or something like that. Yeah, I didn't know what the fuck. And I also made this instant elevator thing, which was nice since it gave me an instant path towards hell, but it also helped in hard mode since it actually stopped the spread of the corruption, which was nice since it was literally just next door to me. So yeah, 5 stars to this thing. After we finally got max HP and the flurry boots, I finally decided to fight the Eye of Cthulhu, which was honestly much easier than the King Slime since I had good mobility and actually had a good arena. So this is how the fight went. I think I'm gonna win this. Easily. Oh my god, I forgot I can't dodge yet. Stop that, you're tweaking.
But you did earn it.
After beating the Eye of Cthulhu, we finally got the Cthulhu Shield, which gave us the ability to dash. And after that, we explored the Stars Above mod quite a bit and we found this map, which transported us to another world, apparently. What is this? Which was honestly pretty useless for me because most of this is pretty much the story of this mod. I mean, it did task us to make a stellaglyph or something like that, but honestly I didn't really care. Because the stellaglyph's use is to basically help us travel to other worlds, but the other worlds are pretty useless for some reason. But thanks to this weird side quest, we finally learn how to get these essences, and I felt really stupid. Archive, boss, King Slime. Oh wait, this is where I get the essence. Oh.
Okay.
Then we get the summoning item for a modded boss, which was the Vagrant of Space and Time. And With the essence, we get to make nothing. Cause this thing needed a fucking revolver, which had a chance to be sold by the traveling merchant, which is absolute horseshit. Remember when I said I got the summoning thing for the modded boss, which was the vagrant of space and time? Guess what? I didn't know it was a boss summoning item, so I just used it in the middle of the night and accidentally spawned in the boss. Why did I do that to myself? Why did I do that to myself? It's strong as fuck. The fight was honestly pretty decently difficult, and honestly the music was a massive bop. But also the boss's attacks were pretty cool too. You don't get to see that in normal Terraria. It was honestly a pretty fun boss. Like, to be honest, it was honestly pretty fun. I did get a lot of help from the nurse though. Nurse, dear Christ, I have 42 ammo left, dude. Die already. I don't need you to be alive. Die. See that? Nerd. You're dead now. Okay, I thought he had a phase 2. I thought he had a phase 2. Yeah, I didn't even know what the fuck I did. Truly, we got nothing. But we did get this green shards. But to be honest, it's pretty goddamn useless because it's used for making vanity items, which was honestly pretty good when you find out that the vanity items, the pets, were actually references to other IPs, which is honestly pretty fun, but it was basically useless. The drops from the modded bosses were pretty fucking useless. But at least we did find out how the left click method works with the disc, and we actually got more essences, which is fun. And with one of the essences that we got, we made the Kenpaku Katana, which was apparently a summon weapon, which summons a white ring around the character and a little white balloon just following you around shooting white stuff. And you can actually also shoot white stuff at enemies, which also pass through blocks. This is not a summon. Which is nice. The next weapon that we crafted is a yo-yo, which was honestly pretty goddamn useless, even though it was super stressful while I was trying to make it, because I was still adjusting on how the magic storage worked. So yeah, I had a hard time with that. But yeah, this yo-yo had the range of a wooden yo-yo, and I actually had to use a revolver for it, which was honestly a waste. But yeah, basically this is a wooden yo-yo, and if I use the weapon action key, it dashes me forward and actually increases the damage by 200%. But with its range and low time on being out, it was honestly pretty useless. So I didn't actually use it a lot. Next, we fought the Brain of Cthulhu, which honestly surprised me because I never expected for us to win. Holy shit, okay. Which got us more essences. Yay, yippee, wow. And with one of the essences, we crafted a ranged weapon called the Wolf's Bane, which was honestly pretty goddamn cool. Okay. And a 4-second cooldown. Also, by the way, I actually downloaded a 300 times spawn rate manipulator just because it makes farming much easier. Then we fought the Goblin Army, and went on to find the Goblin Tinker to combine my accessories. Also, with one of the essences that we got from one of the bosses, we crafted this weapon which summons this cool fairy. And this fairy actually went with me until endgame. Because apparently, somehow this fairy gets stronger based on the progression of the game. I don't really understand it either, but either way, I still got it to endgame for some reason. And we actually got another boss summoning item, which summons the modded boss Thespian. And I died to this boss too many times. And that actually irritated me, because compared to the last modded boss that we fought, this one actually encases you in a box. So basically the only thing I had to do while fighting it was to dodge the pattern of attacks while simultaneously attacking it, which was hard and killed me multiple times. So after dying to that thing one too many times, I decided to fight the Queen Bee, since the Thespian boss can only be summoned at night. But while I was fighting the Queen Bee, this happened. Oh my god, what the fuck? I did refight her again, and guess what? It's much easier when there's only one Queen Bee. And the next boss we fought was Skeletron, which is also fairly easy.
Foregone conclusion.
Nice. And then, even though he is an optional boss, we also defeated Beerclops because optional bosses can also drop essences. Next, we explored the dungeon in order to find 3 specific things, which was the Cobalt Shield, the Shadow Key, and a handgun, because the handgun is going to be needed in the making of one more weapon. After that, we further tested the mod and made the Stellaglyph Tier 1, which gave us this portal. And it actually increases the amount of worlds that we can visit in this mod. And surprise surprise, these worlds are somewhat useless, other than the fact that the chest contains rare modded materials that drop for like 10% each time you kill an enemy, but because of the 300 times mob spawner rate mod I downloaded, it's honestly pretty useless, so I didn't actually went to a lot of worlds. By then, I thought I was ready, and decided to fight Thespian again, but I died 2 times. So I decided to fight the Goblin Army, then I fought Dioskuroi, the Twin Forces, I don't know how to fucking pronounce that, which is a boss after Thespian. I don't know how and why, but I beat it, even though it's a boss after Thespian. No need to get worked up, no need to live. Oh shit. Oh shit, what? Okay. They're dead, let's go! After that, I balanced the houses because I messed it up already. Then I decided to fight Thespian again, but I died. So I thought of one more thing to try out, which is to make a house in the little box that Thespian makes so that the nurse can live there. I swear to god, the reason why I win all of those boss fights is because of the nurse. Swear to god. Nurse MVP all the time, baby. So when I fought Thespian once again, guess what? I won. Nurse MVP, baby. With the essences that we got, we made a weapon that can turn us into a dragon, but it wasn't very practical, so I decided to not use it in the long run. But then we also made another weapon, which is a reference to Genshin Impact. Specifically, a reference to Farina, and I was so happy when I found out it was a reference to Farina. I swear to god. Press action key and then right click. Bro, it's like Farina! It's like Farina's thing! Oh my god, I love that. Then I found something while I was trying to surf around this mod. I found this, which is a pet. I don't know why, but I got this feeling. As a Genshin Impact lover, I don't know why, but I have a feeling that the funeral director is Hu Tao. I don't fucking know why. Because my current pet is what? Is the little demon. It is Hu Tao! Oh my god, I'm such a genius. Okay, I love that. I want Hu Tao. Apparently she's a light pet. Then we made another weapon, which was honestly just a Pokemon reference with Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle. And during this time, I decided to only play Summoner only, which I never do, by the way. And I'm just going to say this, I did not explore this mod to 100%, this isn't even a half, because as I just said, I'm only playing Summoner, which ignores the Mage, the Ranger, and the Melee class. And I'm pretty sure there's other references in those classes, but I decided to only choose one class this time because I didn't really want to be stuck in this mod for a super long time. So if you guys want to know more about this mod, you can always play it. It's called Stars Above, and you can play it in the T-Mod launcher. So yeah, you can play this mod if you guys want to. Before fighting the wall of flesh, I decided that a sword that can make me into a dragon has had enough energy so I can turn into a dragon. That, as I said, is not practical, so it was pretty useless when fighting against the wall of flesh. Then I fought the wall of flesh. I'm not even scared of your bitch ass. Let's go! Then we made another summoning weapon, which is a wand that can summon, I think, Luma from the Marioverse. I think it's Rosalina's dude. But the downside for this weapon is that you actually need to hold the weapon in order for Luma to be summoned, so yeah, not very practical. Oh, it's a Luma. But it's still pretty good. Okay. Then we grinded some spiders and made spider armor. Then we broke some altars and mined some hard mode ores. Then we grinded for some Harpy Wings, Souls of Night and Light to make the spawners for the mechanical bosses. Then we fought the Queen Slime, which somehow we beat in first try, which I never do, by the way. I always die from this bitch.
Another victory for us.
This is new for me. Man, mods are awesome. Then we fought the Old One's army, and I know that this is very much optional, but the reason why I fought this is because we needed Defender medals, which can only get from the Old One's army. Because of Defender medals and the Hook of Dissonance that we can get from the Queen Slime, we can make another weapon, which is this gun thing, which is apparently another summoner weapon for some reason. Then we fought the 3 mechanical bosses in one night. For some reason, somehow, I beat the mechanical bosses, all 3 of them, in the first try in one night. Even I was surprised because I never thought that I could do this. But somehow I did. Almost fucked up in Skeletron's battle though. Wait, no. Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay, that was enough. He actually went instant kill mode. Holy shit. Okay, thank god it died. Then I made the pickaxe and the full hollowed armor for the summoner class. Then we fought another modded boss, which is Penthesilea, the Witch of Ink, which was honestly a pretty fun fight. Very colorful, very much hurt my eyes, and thankfully because the nurse was there, nurse MVP by the way, eventually we won. After that, we made this cool clock weapon. Didn't really get to use this much because I had to go close to the enemies, which I don't like doing because of the fact that the summoner class is pretty squishy. After that, I used a city buster to make a massive arena for the Terraria battle, but in the end I died 3 times because apparently the arena I made was still pretty small. So I made another one using another city buster, and thankfully with that we eventually won. Then we made this cool fox weapon. After that we fought Golem and eventually we won. Okay, apparently it was easier. Okay. After beating either both Pantera or Golem, we got an item that can summon another boss, which is Asphodine and Eridani, which is the names of the starfarers that we can choose, which I just remembered. But yeah, they are a boss, but the hard part about them is that they have a one-hit attack, which is this big sword, and it one-hit KOs me, so every time I die, it's because of that weapon, not even their other attacks, it's because of that weapon specifically. So yeah, I died a lot of times. After successfully dying multiple times from Eridani and Asphodine, I decided to fight Duke Fishron, but then I remembered that I can't kill him for the life of me. Oh no, this thing. Forgot I can't kill it, I can't kill it, I can't kill it, I cannot kill it. I forgot I can't kill it. I forgot, dude, I can't kill it in that phase. I forgot I cannot kill Duke Fishron. And as I was farming for another weapon, I accidentally summoned the alien invasion, so I sorta wasted a lot of time, but yeah, no, never mind, it was a waste of time, 100%. So after wasting my time, I made another summon weapon, which is a spear that shoots bubbles for some reason. Yeah, I don't understand how summoning weapons work in this mod. But it's pretty strong, 595 damage. After that, we fought the Pumpkin Moon and the Frost Moon, because apparently these 2 events can give me essences, which can give me new weapons. But another thing for the Pumpkin Moon, we can actually get the Spooky Armor, which is much better than the Tiki Armor, which I forgot to mention I bought. But the weapon that I got from the Pumpkin Moon was honestly pretty useless. But thankfully, the Frost Moon weapon I got was honestly amazing. Because mainly, not only it can summon 3 things that can automatically shoot enemies without costing any minion slots, it can also give me infinite flight, which is amazing, and the projectiles can go through blocks and would still hit the enemies. It's honestly amazing, and this weapon is what I use to kill Duke Fishron. After grinding for a very long time, we get to make another weapon, which I call the Science Banana, because somehow it includes thermodynamics and physics for some reason, and it lies as it advertises itself as mid-range combat, even though it's 100% close range. But it got good damage, and I kept it in my inventory because honestly, it's a banana. It's a banana. After that, we fought another modded boss, which is called Nalhelm, the ruler of the Hollow World. And honest to god, he looks so cool. He's basically a samurai.
which had a phase 2 for some goddamn reason.
Holy blade, the very world lies in balance.
Wow, you're gonna die from me.
Quite impenetrable.
Ooh, wow. Wow, Nurse MVP for real, dude. God, don't tell me, don't tell me, don't tell me, don't tell me you don't have a third phase, you don't have a third. Please, you do not have a third place. After that, we fought Asphodine and Aridani again. Thankfully, we won, and thankfully they did not have a second phase. After those two bosses, I decided to try and grind for some charismatic lace swings, but a bit more waiting, I decided to give up since none of them are spawning, and this whole run I never fought the Empress of Light even once, just because it's annoying to get those lace swings. Then we fought the Old One's army again, just so we can fight Betsy, because we can get more essences from her. And then we fought the Lunatic Cultist, because progression. After that, I killed the 4 Celestial Pillars, and when I fought the Moon Lord, I thought I was prepared. Because I did have a game plan, which was to put a bed near the nurse, and then when I run away, I teleport back and heal. But the problem is, I accidentally removed my spawn from the bed, so if I teleport, I go to the spawn point. And then another problem was, I was broke, so I couldn't even heal for shit from the nurse. So I had to grind for money first, then I refought the Moon Lord. Oh my god, my summons are not out. Oh my god, I'm a dumbass. Better be safe than sorry. Hey Arwen, god damn dude. Wow, okay, if only I wasn't being a dumbass, I would still have money. Oh my god, dude. Bro, how the fuck did I manage to try and fight it at the start without any minions, dude? I'm such a dumbass. Like in all fucking fairness, I'm such a dumbass for doing that. After that, we defeated every single Terraria boss. Except the Empress of Light, she can eat And then we made the final summoner armor, which is the Stardust armor. The next boss that we're supposed to fight is called the Arbitration, but the thing is, I cannot beat this boss for the life of me, mainly because it's so goddamn annoying and it also blocks me from doing basic mechanics of the game.
Okay, here's one of the annoying parts. One is that you have to get Stalaglyph 3, which is honestly so goddamn annoying to make, and then you have to find an anomalous world, or a world that's considered as an anomaly. Because in order to fight the arbitration, you have to stay in an anomalous world for I guess a minute and a half. I'm not entirely sure how long, but you have to stay in that world for some time and it will teleport you to that boss. And the basic mechanic that it blocks is flight. And you probably don't know, flight is very important because it helps in maneuver and dodging. Without flight, you can only grapple, and with grapple, you can only grapple so much. And with its bullet hell bullshit, yeah, you can't do shit, so I gave up on that boss so hard. And apparently it has a phase 2 and phase 3.
Wow, okay, that's hard.
Yeah, not for me, bitch. Not for me. So for the next modded boss, we fought the Warrior of Light. And the thing about this dude is, he made it so that it can never be night again because he's the Warrior of Light and brought light to my world, and no night can go bright if there's light, but it's not a delight. You feel me? Right? Anyway, yeah, this is honestly one of the most fun bosses in this mod. Like, to be honest, with the Nurse MVP by the way, this is honestly a pretty fun fight. Even though I died multiple times, the boss fight seems super fair with the Nurse MVP by the way. And I'm so happy that I actually downloaded this mod because this is honestly one of the coolest boss fights I've ever encountered. I can't really compare it to anything else. This is my first time playing mod. But I swear to God, this bitch hurt my eyes, so he has to die.
Oh my god, nurse, please, fucking nurse.
Oh! Oh, did not see that, and my health. I did not see both that and my health. It's 8k, 8k, 5k, 3k, 2k. Oh god. Phase 2, phase 2.
Now to take your measure.
Frick. It does have a phase. Wow, okay. I've gotten worse. I actually gotten worse. Damn. Okay, the real fight for real.
Darkness must be destroyed. My soul knows no surrender. Light my path.
Ow, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Whoa, wait a second. Ooh. Okay, that was rude. That was actually fucking rude.
Again with this bullshit. Again with this bullshit, dude. Don't breeze me mid-air. Ow. Ooh. Oh, I can just heal here. Nice. Oh wait, never mind. I could have moved. I thought it froze me again. Big W MVP is Nurse for real. Christ sakes. I know it's early to assume, but assuming is what I'm doing right now. Let's go. Oh, wowee. You fail? Oh my fucking... Oh, let's go. I don't think my ballistas did jack shit, but let's go, dude. Oh my god.
Now you might be wondering, why did I put the final boss music in the Warrior of Light? For those people who have played the Stars Above mod before, they would know that the Warrior of Light is not the final boss. The final boss is going to be someone different, but I'm just going to say this first. Remember when I said at the start of the video that I will regret my decision of picking my Starfarer in a stupid way? Well, guess what? This is where it mattered, at the end of everything. Basically the end, by the way. Because when we beat the Warrior of Light, we get two totems. A black one and a colorful one. I forgot the names. Deal with it. Anyway, these two totems can turn into two different weapons each being a different class. There's a summoner, a mage, a melee, and a ranger. But the thing is, the part that I regret is because every single piece of material that can turn into a weapon in this mod has something below their description, which is either a purple or a blue thing. Either way, it's a thing. Even though it's a symbol, I call it a thing. The thing about this thing is that color is dependent on who your Starfarer is. Because if you have a specific Starfarer that you've equipped, which you can't change, let me remind you. For example, I have equipped the purple-haired motherfucker, and with her, every essences that I got has either the purple symbol or the blue/purple symbol. And the thing about that is a different essence from what the blue symbol has. Because if I picked the blue Starfarer, I would have made the end game summoner weapon, but because I stupidly chose the purple haired bitch, sorry I called her a bitch, but I'm just super mad at myself, but because I chose her, the only weapons that I can make is either the end game melee or the end game mage, and I'm not gonna restart the game. I swear to god, I got so mad at myself. Even here's my reaction at noticing what happened to me.
Is it dependent on what Starfarer I got? Oh my god, it is, isn't it? Fuck, it is. It does depend. Wait, so can I change my Starfarer? Wait, I wanna change. Use the cheat mod to spawn in and use debug disk. I have to download a cheat mod in order to change? Damn, dude, if only I knew about this, dude. I would have not picked the purple-haired bitch. Fuck, oh my god.
After stressing out in lower caps, we made the mnemonic sigil, which is used to summon the final boss, Tsukuyomi, the first Starfarer.
Mnemonic sigil. Taking internal confluence. Okay, I guess I am taken to the internal confluence now. And this is where I fight the final boss. I thought the other dude was the final boss, but you know what? That's fine by me, you know? Fuck me.
I will be the end of your long journey.
Oh, what is this? Okay, this is trippy for Terraria. Even for Terraria, this is trippy. I can't even fly.
Struggle as much as you'd like.
Okay, this is too trippy for me, dude. This is actually... Ow. Ow.
I can see there is no more point to holding back.
Oh, you're a beauty. Are you a guy or a girl? You look like Stella. Or Stell in Honkai Star Rail, actually. Oh my god, what the fuck is the point of this?
I too am a starfarer. Now comes the age of the stars. You'll have to try harder than that.
I'm trying my best, bitch.
I bloom, like a flower in the dawn.
God, I swear to God, I'm gonna bring the nurse if I fight you again. Ooh. How the fuck did I dodge that
Don't
one?
tell me you're afraid of the dark. Hope is on my side.
Oh my god, what's happening?
Monstrous and empty
I'm
fate.
moving.
Struggle as much as you'd like. Your thoughts, your arts, I can cut them.
Oh, cool. Fuck! Okay, you know what? I'm gonna bring the nurse with me.
I did say before that the Warrior of Light is going to be the last boss I will consider as the last boss in this mod, because even though it was unfair, I also cannot kill the first Starfarer, because as you saw from my first fight with it, it also has some of the attributes that the arbitration had, which was the loss of the ability to fly, which is, may I remind you, more than 50% of your movement and basically all of your dodging when it comes to hard mode. And I don't know why, but I had a dumb brain blast because the first Starfarer did say,
I can see there is no more point to holding back. Know that I have given you ample time for surrender.
so I had this idea.
Can I make it so I don't hit her? Can I win if I don't hit her? It said she'll give me a chance, so what if I don't hit her even once? What if I turn off my burns?
Which did not work, by the way. But I also tried to cheese it, because with the Fargo's Mutant mod, I think it's called, you get an NPC which is a squirrel with a top hat, and this squirrel can sell you NPCs. But another method to get NPCs is to use the bug net in order to capture NPCs. So I captured the nurse and brought her to the arena. But apparently that did not work, because even though I clicked a lot, the nurse would not spawn. I guess the developer saw that one, so shit. Anyway, yeah, this boss was honestly too hard for me without endgame weapons, so I considered myself as screwed and died multiple times.
Like, how the fuck do you even have to dodge that? How the fuck do you dodge that? Okay. I don't see myself as beating this. I don't see myself beating this. I know something that I can try and do, which is to switch to mage. Which I think I can easily do, to be honest. Oh, but I think I have to get Nebula armor, right? I did have a plan on switching to mage, but I think making Nebula armor right now, or even Nebula weapons, would be a waste. Since I'm pretty sure I can't beat that thing, because even if I did switch to mage class, I think it's just like high in DPS, but second to being so squishy. In a squishy scale, I think Summoner is the lowest, then it's Mage, then Ranger, then Melee. I don't think I can beat Tsukiyomi, just because I think I really did fuck up this world when I chose this bitch. Because I didn't know that the weapons, that the Summoner weapons that I needed would be specific with the stuff. I thought I'd get every essence, so yeah, I didn't even know, dude. So I guess it's literally my fault. And since I can't switches, I can't get the weapon. I couldn't get the weapon for this thing. Yeah, I think that's really the end of the series, because I did put in the title already, finale. But I think this is not the strongest of a summoner build can be in this game.
I think it can be stronger. With Stardust armor, I think my accessories is the best right now. It's the best fit for a summoner. Then the weapons, I think this is honestly a pretty good mix-up of weapons. If I did have the weapon, if I did have the key of the King's Law, I have a feeling this would actually do much better. Yeah, I think this is so much better. If I did, it'd be much better if I did have this. It replaced Karumi's favor. It's literally a shitty weapon. It did have high damage, but that's literally the only thing it has for it. So, and for the scrolls, no, this is not the same mod. This is Louis AFK. But yeah, I think the build would have been much stronger if I did have better stuff. I didn't know that the Starfarer, I didn't know the weapons that I can make is dependent on the Starfarer. Like, I realized this too late. I did learn that if I did have a cheat, I could get a debug disc and get the other, but honestly, that's too much work. But yeah, we've beaten almost every boss. The only one we didn't beat was Empress of Light because the thing won't spawn. The lace wings won't spawn. So yeah, that is everything. Thank you for watching up until now. I am gonna be editing this to a much shorter. I think all in all, this took me like about 20 hours or so to finish this mod. For some, I think that'd be a bit long, but for me, I think it's a bit right since this is my first time trying out mods in Terraria. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. For the people watching the edited version for this on YouTube, please comment down below what other Terraria mods that you want me to play. Fair warning though, I will not be trying Calamity and Thorium because I would like to not like to kill myself. So yeah, I honestly just don't want to try Calamity and Thorium just because I think it's just too hard for me. Even I don't play Terraria because I'm competitive a lot shit because I play Terraria because I like to experience it. So yeah. If you want to recommend Terraria mods, feel free to comment them down below because I would like to try them. I think the next mod I'm going to try will be, I think it was the Archer mod, which gives more weapons for the Archer class. No, for the range. I think, yeah, it's called the Archer mod. It gives more bows. I would like to try that out because I found out about that mod from other Terraria YouTubers and I thought it looked cool and I wanted to try it out. So yeah, thanks for watching, and if you wanted to catch me up on my streams, I did stream this. This was streamed. You can always catch me live streaming between 8 to 9 p.m. UTC plus 8 time. During that time, I should be streaming. I won't be streaming daily, only sometimes I stream, and it won't always be Terraria that I will be streaming. I also stream like Genshin and Honkai Star Rail and all that jazz. But yeah, if you want to catch me up while I'm streaming this game, you can always feel free to do that. So yeah. Again, thank you for watching up until now. I really enjoyed playing this mod, and as I said before, and as you've seen up until now, I did not play this mod up to 100% or even tried out the other classes. So I really do recommend playing this mod. It's super fun, it's super well made. It has so many bosses, it gives epilepsy without epilepsy warning. Too bad. But yeah, this is honestly a pretty awesome mod that I really do recommend. So if you guys want to play it, you can always play it. It's called the Stars Above mod, and swear to god, I really hate the fact that I picked the wrong Starfarer. So you know what, you get to learn from this video. Anyway, yeah, bye nerds!